Amanda. I'm Eric and Alex's friend, and I'm taking over for Shelby. Okay, so for Peter's question, he asked if we believe in fate, and I don't. I don't really believe in much of anything. I don't know if that makes me a bad person, but like Amy said, she thinks everything happens for a reason, and I really don't believe that. It's just a personal thing for me because I've had, in my short life, lots of really terrible things happen, and it just doesn't make sense to me that something really terrible happened for a reason. You know, it's really hard to make sense of that when you've emotionally been through a lot. So I would like to believe that there is a such thing as fate, and maybe some people, you know, that has happened for them, and that's really great. And it's really nice that people can feel better, you know, believing in something. But, yeah, for the most part, it's just really hard for me to believe anything like that. These pretzels are making me thirsty. So for Amy's question, she asked if we've ever had a bad haircut. And yes, I have had plenty. I was bald until I was almost 3 years old, and once I started growing hair, my mom never cut it. I was mistaken for a boy when I was little, so that might have been a reason why, but I think she just wanted long hair because she likes long hair. She's really happy that I'm growing my hair out now. I don't really know why I am. I think I'm just lazy, but yeah, I used to have sideburns. She gave me sideburns, and I guess I had a boyish face. I don't know. Brian and I were neighbors, and we grew up together, and we used to shovel for a lady on the corner, and she thought we were brothers. So that was always pleasant to go to her house. But yeah, I've had lots of bad hair experiences. Sideburns were probably the worst, but in high school, in my sophomore year, I was going on this month-long camping trip, Western Field Studies, and I wanted my hair like shoulder length. So my friend Lauren was like, oh, I can do it. So she starts cutting, and I'm hearing the scissors closer and closer to my ear, and it turns out she had it this length and then like this length. And so I went to like cost cutters or something, and the woman there fixed it. But I had one of those little flippy-do haircuts, and I hated it. So I think since then I've just kind of let my hair be. I have let other people destroy it too many times. So I've been trying to think of a good question, and I did have one, but it's sort of depressing, I've realized. I don't really want to be depressing. So I'm just going to ask this one because I am interested. I just want to know what your favorite quote of the moment is, or of all time. I have a lot of favorite quotes, so it would take forever, but I just found this one and I really like it. In their behavior toward creatures, all men are Nazis. Human beings see oppression vividly when they're the victims. Otherwise, they victimize blindly and without a thought. And I think that's very, very true. I'm a vegetarian, and that's what that is referencing, animals. And I think I've gotten to the point in my life where I can finally say that I'm proud to be a vegetarian. I used to sort of keep it a secret for whatever reason. I think mainly because people think vegetarians are really weird and really different, and that's really sad to me. Paul McCartney once said something like, if slaughterhouses had glass walls, people's opinions would probably change about how their food is made. That's not the exact quote, I don't really remember exactly, but I totally agree. I think it's very sad that people choose to block out where their food came from rather than be educated about it, because these animals are tortured pretty terribly, and I can't really separate my cat from a cow because they're both animals, and I don't understand why it's okay to eat one and why it's okay to have the other one for a pet. So I could rant on forever about this, but I just thought that I would say something like that because I feel it's about time to feel proud for something that I am, instead of sort of not tell anyone, because speaking out about it is important to me. So Anyway, I just want to know what your favorite quote is of the moment, and that is mine. Okay, I have to be quick about this because I'm leaving somewhere. But I know Shelby already asked this and answered it herself. But she wanted to know what our hidden talent is. And this isn't exactly a talent, but I have an Etsy store. And Etsy is a place for artists to sell the things that they make. And I don't consider myself an artist. My handwriting is even really terrible. But I sell earrings on Etsy. And I consider it more of recycling buttons and things like that. So I'm not exactly hand making anything, but I turn things into earrings and things like that. So I'm going to sort of promote myself right now and post the link over there. So if you could check it out, that would mean a lot to me. But I have to get going, so I'm going to say goodbye, but it was fun doing this, and I hope I did okay. So I will see you next week.